And here it is, the finale of Sturla Snorrisson. Now, there was a bit of discussion in yesterday's comments. I can't remember if it was in the comments or on Discord, but in response to yesterday's episode, somebody said that they do remember in a previous series that we've played, specifically it was the Mother of All Achievement, there were mercenaries available to us. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what the triggers for mercenaries are in Crusader Kings 3, but I assumed, because we can't get them this playthrough, that it was a tribal limitation. But of course, we've had them previously playing as tribal. Then it occurred to me, and I said this in Discord, what if it is based on where your realm capital is? Because our realm capital is, and has always been, Reykjavik. Maybe we are too far away from all the mercenary bands, and if that's true, I genuinely think this achievement, if you do gain access to mercenaries doing this, I think you could do this achievement in 100 years. I'm not even kidding. Because you make so much money with Norse characters. You make so much... We've throughout this entire campaign just had coin sitting around that I've been throwing away as gifts and throwing away as assassination plots against the Byzantine Emperor, when if all it took was pressing this button right here and then going to the military tab. Oh my... It was Diplo range all along. Who could have possibly guessed? Ah, good. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, we could have genuinely spent 3,000 gold on, like, 20,000 troops and just rocked these guys 100 years ago. So there you go. If you too are aiming for this achievement, highly recommend moving your capital out of Iceland if you happen to be starting in Iceland, so that instead you can annihilate them through the power of all the money that you've accrued. Now, more importantly, we're still feudal. We're not feudal, sorry. We're still tribal. We can still raid. I know that it's actually based on your religion, but don't worry about that too much. We are still unreformed and tribal. We can still raid. We could go out there, we could put our levies safely raiding away, and we could sink all that money into mercenaries, which we then shove onto the... Because we can get really good raiders as our retinue, right? That we spend on with prestige. Then we take them... we basically transform prestige into actual heavy armored troops, heavy cavalry, whatever, through the medium of mercenaries. I'm so angry. But never mind. There you go. Brainwave a little bit too late there. So that's definitely something. And if you have left that comment on a previous episode, I apologize. I only read back... you know, a day's worth of, because I upload 5 episodes a day, so across 3 different channels, so I can't keep up with, you know, like comments from the day before as well. Generally only read back the comments from the direct episode previous. So if you have left that, you're a genius. Congratulations, you beat me to it. Company of St. George. We can hire the Company of St. George. Brilliant. Okay then. So on the subject of today and our final victory, we only have Crete and we only have Cyprus. Split currently between the Abbasids and the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire. This 11-year-old boy. Everything else is ours. Everything else we need for the achievement is in place, with the exception of Malta, which I will remember at some point, I promise. Let's get to work. We can... I mean, we're still at truce with this kid, so the first thing we've got to do then is start another murder plot. 3 emperors in a row. But as we know, with this much gold, it doesn't really matter. It is overwhelming our character with stress because he's just, which is absolutely absurd, which is just horrible. What we'll do then is, as we're bribing these guys out, and because we might want to rely on mercenaries, you know, we got lucky with our ally in Mali that no longer exists, and a couple of other powerful allies there, just in case they decline us or don't join our war. We'll go out, we'll get a bunch of gold, and then we keep that in the bank ready for mercenaries. To be honest, I kind of liked the, as I thought at the time anyway, Tribal didn't get access to mercenaries, because that is a hideously overpowered combination, as we would have found out had I, you know, remembered that much. Anyway, how are we doing on stress, and how can we reduce it? Are we close to being able to have another feast? Watch out for the obesity. Is he still obese, out of curiosity? Losing weight. Health tab, right? You don't need to lose weight, you're fine. So, well, that's not true. So, weight bar in CK2 is done on, CK3 is done on a scale instead. If you cross a certain threshold, you become obese. Then it adds the health modifier. But when you lose the weight, it will take you just below that threshold. But instead, you know, if you stop dieting and do another feast, you'll pretty much instantly become obese again, if that makes sense. So, the best way to do it would be to stick with losing weight for a while, but not so much that we start becoming malnourished and get these side effects from that. How long till we can have one? 10:19. Oh, balls. This stress could have been a bad call. 10:18 with that. What about the runestone? Oh, the blute, sorry. 10:21. Well, let's hope someone else invites us to a feast at that point. Let's go raise our guys, and then let's get to what... Is there no way to manually raise... Is there no way to manually raise only your man-at-arms in CK3? I guess not. I mean, we can do it fairly easy by just raising them and then obviously splintering off all of the troops that we don't want. The annoying thing for me is that we basically broke... Oh, that doesn't really matter too much, whatever. We broke our... and again, another reason you can shave another 100 years off is for this playthrough, I did want to particularly kind of roleplay a little bit more some of these characters, which is why I've started to kind of big, strong Viking boys with big, strong muscles and big, strong foreheads, because, I mean, it's mostly solid in there at this point. But the sacrifice I had to make, of course, to fight the Byzantines was murder, and it's kind of annoying to know that we could have just raised a bunch of mercenaries and stuck with our big, strong Viking boy. Anyway, I want to detach... This is how I have been doing it, to detach off our bands, but I don't know if there is a better way to do this, because this is really inconvenient, if you can't tell. It doesn't really make much sense sending out 14,000 troops for 42 gold per month to raid, when, realistically, there's a limited amount of sensible targets, and we're trying to build up gold anyway. That's the whole reason we're raiding, right? So we might as well split them off and just spend prestige, which we have way more of in comparison to gold, and prestige does not kill a Byzantine emperor. So we'll do that, get rid of you, and then we'll take only our... Blood's at higher quality too, right? Now, we are a siege leader, so we might as well lead the troops then. And then start raiding. Let's get to work. I'm happy to go up and down the Byzantine coast at this point in Italy, because to be honest, they're a little bit distracted. Oh, they were a bit distracted. Emperor Cosmo, you say? Bit more stress. Oh, God. Well, that was hefty. Be careful. Okay, let's go for... We can go for irritable. We lose diplomacy and martial. We gain prowess. We gain 20% stress loss, 10% dread gain. I mean, to be honest, the attraction opinion doesn't really matter anymore. We're a bit past that. I think that's a lot better. We gain high blood pressure for 5 years, though. Severe health penalty. He could have a heart attack. He's also obese. What about this one? Reclusive. So we lose diplomacy and stewardship, which we're not really using anyway. We don't lose or gain any prowess or martial, which I'm fine with. The courtiers are forced away. All our courtiers lose 30 opinion of us. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, go for a reclusive then. That seems the safer option, I think. Oh, then immediately a poet would turn up. Okay, fine. We'll lose another 26 stress. Now, there is an option, isn't there, added by reclusive, like go into seclusion. There we go. We'll mark that as special interest, and we'll do that as soon as we can. Oh, we can do that right now. Well, look, let's say leave the army a second. Let's throw that under control of, I don't know, this guy here. And then let's go into the tower. Deal with this as soon as possible, because I don't think we're ready yet to... I don't think we're ready yet to go for a succession, because we're still training up, don't forget, our daughter. Our genius and potentially incredible. She's got 12 martial at the age of 10, and I really would love to get her elected. Oh, look, people want to kill that Byzantine emperor. Who would have possibly guessed? How are we looking on that? Let's go intrigue. 93% success chance. That's slightly less than I would hope for, but to be fair, we've absolutely drowned our gold at this point. It's just fucking gone. We sunk it right all into killing that previous one, which obviously didn't really pay off at all. Okay, well, there we go. There's a bonus to having so many good troops, I guess. Bear in mind, even though this is a very small army, it's only costing us prestige, and we're getting a potential loot cap of 311 from here. Attrition isn't such a problem either. That's a concern, though. That's, oh, fuck off. Come on, win. We actually genuinely might win. This is incredible. If we give her just, that will put her in the same position we're in. Tempera, health boost. That's pretty good. Cynical. You know what? I'm going to give her temperate. Come on. Beat them. You can do it. Yes! What a victory. We might have lost some loot there, but holy crap. Oh no, we killed the guy that we bribed. Fuck. Oh, I don't even care that we got defeated there. That was well worth it. That was awesome. Scheme impaired judgment modifier. Me too. There you go. We're going on a pilgrimage, and we gained aspiring plague master. That's really good. We gained a little bit of disease resistance there for reasons I don't quite understand, to be honest with you. Mainly, I'm going for the stress, though. So there's another 26 gone there, too. If we can drop us below that next level, I don't think we have to concern ourselves too much with the succession. Oh, shit, we've done it. And we lose stress because we're vengeful. Nice. He's gone. Now we hope that we throw Byzantium into another massive civil war. Who's on the throne now? It's Emperor Vladislav II. A 13-year-old boy. Well, that will surely end well. Another diplomacy lifestopper. One more, and then we've got writing history. Then I'm happy to go back to Marshall, to be honest with you, because I think that'd be worth it. Are we taking attrition here? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's 1% a month. I don't really care about that too much. All right, let's go back and resupply. We're bringing in 100 gold. No, it's not massive, but you know, that's potentially one extra person going into our Byzantine plot. This kid could be so good. Diligent, generous, patient. Keep diligent. You can do it. Look, I mean, he didn't get the perfect, you know, he got pensive there, but he still got 12 martial at the age of 11. I've got high hopes for him. And if he ends up with only being kind of a mediocre martial character, let's assume he gets like, I don't know, +6 from his education. He's still 18, 14 in stewardship, and 15 in learning as well. He's going to be way more rounded than our current character. He's still an upgrade, I would argue. Now, who is our current successor? Really, we should probably destroy the Kingdom of Sardinia and whatnot, but we'll worry about that in a minute. So let's take a look at you first. We could elect our son. What about our daughter? What's the chance of her being elected? Apparently non-existent. Let's go for then. We've got to go for, ideally, either Gidi or Sonny. I'll try Sonny. Because he's a... Yeah, but look, because he's male, people might be tempted to vote for him a bit more. But even then, it's not... He's an uncivilized barbarian. You can go fuck yourself. Who said that? You? Why is he an uncivilized barbarian? Oh, sorry, supporting Chieftain Ogmunda. Right, okay. He's an uncivilized barbarian. Oh, no, apparently... is it because you're feudal? Yeah, okay. Right, fair enough. Well, you can sod off then, pal. It doesn't matter who he votes for at that point. He's only a child. It's -10. Oh, shit. Well, that would get a vote from you as well. And a vote from you as well. What about you? What's wrong with you? Yeah, it does not like him. I dislike. Here. Have a gift. Have a gift and shut up. Rank 2? Oh, look, the vote's coming in. Rank 1. There we go. All I had to do was bribe just about everybody in the realm. Oh, look at this. 142 votes. Jesus, that'll do. Oh, hang on. Does that mean nobody is voting for anyone else? We've got 59 there for you. We've got like 1, 2, 3 different votes. Yeah, because this guy and the guy that there, like midway down, we saw was the same guy. Oh, no, he's not. He's taking his helmet off now. That's quite clearly a different man. Commission epic decision. Thank you. Let's get on with that as soon as possible, because I'd love to finish the complete adventurer branch, at least to this playthrough, right? We've got no quarter as the final one. 25% daily siege progress is incredible. Problem is, we have no money right now. So I guess we'll, raise local raiders. Yeah, that'll do, sod it. Oh, and there she is. Look at this. Brilliant strategist. Flexible leader. 18 martial overall. Not bad. Sonny. There he is. Shows great aptitude in both battle tactics and management of armies. Skilled tactician. That's okay. That's okay. 20 martial. We're only a skilled... Oh, no, we're actually less than that. We're a tough soldier. It's an upgrade. It's a massive upgrade. And there he is. What a guy. So we got aggressive attacker too. And how are we looking in terms of succession? Yeah, fine. Yeah, everybody's on board. Another Leviathan! Who could have guessed? You face a true Leviathan of the deep. We lose 7 stress because we're vengeful. Is that all we've got right now? No, we've got no stress at all. Potentially 300 gold, though. 50-50. Come on. Oh, we got it. Hey, that's pretty good. Then I've been, obviously, just coming kind of down the coast here. The Byzantines are massively distracted by being attacked by everybody. So we've just been able to kind of go up this coast that nobody else is really raiding right now because it's not the safest place to raid. And my god, do they have a lot of money? Like 30, 35 gold per hold. There you go. Completely full again, so let's get that back. We went from 3,000 with 2 assassinations. Well, 2 assassination attempts, of course, we didn't kill the first guy. Down to like 0 gold, and then into negative gold when we held a feast. Now we're back up to 1,000 gold again. I'm going to leave them here for a few months just to resupply, and then we'll get them straight back out going along this Byzantine coast while it's still, well, they're still nice and distracted. And then we'll head out as soon as we, I guess, really can. How are we looking right now? With, military strength is inferior. What's going on with their realm then? Raided by me, yeah. Well, oh, it's just a load of Byzantine infighting. Yeah, see, we need to trigger a proper full-on rebellion, otherwise it's not going to work. And what should we do about these other 2 kingdoms? We've got 10,000 prestige, right? So destroying these titles would be fairly easy. It's not going to affect our succession because they're not elected titles. Venice does not get to vote in the Kingdom of Iceland. So let's just do that. Get them out the way. They'll reform on succession. Next carriage just have to do it as well. And like I said, it's like barely anything to us. We can make back that prestige so bloody fast. You go for Rome. I suppose no one's probably gone for Rome in a long time, eh? 62 gold in this bishopric. Look at that. Holy crap. It's just so mad. And then Rome has 81. It'll take a little longer to get through Rome, I assume. 92 in the Vatican. Holy crap. We should be coming here more often. Oh, God. They're angry. Not a chance. Get him. Oh, look at this. Elite commanders. I don't really care about court politics right now, to be honest with you. Oh, there you go. Oh. What the hell does this even mean? As the sole serious contender for the English throne. What? Though not yet all willingly bow to the exalted monarch, it could at least be said that England in spirit is whole again. What, this guy's the King of England? What? The de jure partition between England and Danelaw has ended. All the de jure parts of Danelaw are now part of England. Oh, I guess Danelaw was destroyed. All claimants lose the claim. Oh, very weird. Yeah, I guess the Danelaw didn't have any land anymore. What the fuck is going on here? What's our realm size? Well, that's close. You may have noticed that if that continues, well, quite literally right now, we cannot win. Oh, fuck off. What are you people doing up here? Halfdan, you're actually going to fuck things up. We're going to have to let Halfdan go independent and just reconquest the Isles from him. Because otherwise he's going to ruin everything. We could retract a vassal. Can I make him independent? Not right now, I can't. He's at war. He's at war with another one of our vassals. Is it an offensive war to get territory? Defending. That's okay. That's okay. Because if he's going on an offensive war to grab territory, that will take us over 80 and then we lose. This is fucked. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Meath. What else have you got, Meath? Islands? Somewhere? Oh, of course he's got Holland. Ulster are our direct vassal. They've got Orkney and Shetland. Oh, God, this sucks. Okay, well, basically, the second this guy's war over, he needs to go independent because he's going to fuck this for us otherwise. Daughter was executed. What the fuck? By Sigbjorn. Oh, right, that's because she was a fornicator. Oh, and incestuous. Yeah, no, that's a pretty big deal, actually. Fine. Now we're going to die. Oh, God. It's too late for caution. Should we go for the gamble? Feeling fine. Go on. Hey, there you go. God, if we died this close to victory, eh? That would suck. Right, now, I don't want to focus on anything right now besides getting rid of this guy the second we're available to. The second it's possible, we just eat him. Because this is going to fucking ruin the whole campaign. Look at this. Oh! We sit by the fire, chanting words of great power. I grip my teeth and close my eyes. Shivers run through my body, something is stirring inside me. I wake up from my frenzy, Harada by my side. You summoned a truly impressive rage. Those logs stood no chance. Oh. Wow, our guy became a berserker. And he's also a Viking now, from where we plundered Rome a minute ago. Jesus. There's a 23 prowess at the age of old man. I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure why I thought we needed the Netherlands, but I've given it away. We have to now reconquer South Iceland and Orkney and Shetland, but besides that, everything's about the same. I wanted to give this guy independence, like I said, but the problem is we can't do that because he's a de jure vassal. So with everybody I've given away, I give away, like, Kent apparently was part of our realm that we were just able to dish out there. And obviously the majority of Ireland there as well. What have you got? Have you got anything else? Because I just give you away too. Yeah, fuck it. Get out. Go. Leave my realm. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So what are we up to on realm size now? 63. We've got ourselves a bit of a buffer again. So what are we lacking at this point then? So we've still got everything we need in Sweden and Denmark. And Estonia, of course. We've got White, we've got Man, we've got Anglesey, we've got the Isles. The only thing we need then is, I mean, to go to war with Ulster, which we can't do because we've got a truce, but we could fucking kill the guy. And then we take 1, 2, 3 there. We should be able to press de jure claims. No, we can't because we're tribal, so never mind. Do we still have, the Canaries, we still have this and Venice, I assume. Venice is still ours. Yeah, everything is more or less the same, to be honest. Okay, so we've trimmed some of the fat. Now let's get to work, and we've got to be bloody fast and bloody decisive, because we were up to the line then. All it would have taken was that guy doing one more war, one of our vessels expanding slightly, and we'd be fucked. The Byzantines are back in another massive rebellion. So this should be a fairly easy one, I think, from these guys. Let's head here. Let's go and set a rally point. Sorry, that kind of mind-flooded me a little bit there because I thought we were fucked. I was spending a little while trying to figure out the best way to dismantle things without doing too much damage. Let's take you first. So, declare war. I would like the Duchy of Crete. And let's go for you. Raise all the armies. I'm not going to even bother hiring mercenaries or anybody else until until we're at the stage where we need it. We're a strategist too, by the way, which is pretty fantastic. We'll start going into the right-hand side of the gallants tree in a second. So let's send half these troops obviously up to Constantinople, half the troops down to Crete, and then we'll see kind of where we end up with our war goal at that point. Who has the siege weapons? It will make more sense to start sieging this one first, get the ticking war score. You guys got to Constantinople. You did hire a holy order, so I guess I'll do the same or not. Thank you, that's what I meant. 75-75. How close are we to our next legacy? Oh, we're so close. One more epic would do it. Oh. Okay. Traveling through the dark woods with my retinue, I am accosted by a band of rogues. They soon proved to be more interested in our lives than our gold, and though my men fought bravely, the brigands had the element of surprise. Run as fast as I can until I think I made it to safety. Then, over the noise of battle, I hear the pure twang of a single bowstring. We were murdered. We were assassinated. Shit. Did we lose anything? Not by the looks of it. No, we kept everything. That's good. Yeah, we've kept everything. Okay, then. Here we are. 24-year-old Sonny Sturluson. Skilled tactician, aggressive attacker, genius, and athletic. This guy is going to get through the... the problem is we've been thrust into war with the Byzantines after a succession, which is not ideal. This guy's absolutely going to blitz through the martial tree. Of course, he got down the wrong fucking one like an idiot. Let's get to work then. 25 martial. I've got high hopes for this guy. I wonder who the hell got us killed. I wish I could find that out. You can't even, like, look at the save game so much in CK3 because save games have been really, really heavily locked down. They've done a lot to kind of dissuade cheating, so to speak, in this. So, who do you want to vote for next? We can vote for our sister. Let's find her a good marriage. Let's go matrilineal, see if we can get her, like, a genius husband. We can. Go for this guy. Genius Herculean. He's also a Konungr already. Go on, then. I think I will elect our... What about Smarty, our brother? Oh, and friend. Sure, we'll elect Smarty, then. He seems like a safer bet. People aren't going to vote for her just because she is female. Oh, my God. We've got a lot of people we can ransom out. I should also point out I did fight a rebellion, too. So to give this guy independence, I revoked a title like this one, I think it was. Then he rose up in a war against tyranny, and a few of our vassals joined in. That's probably who all these people in our prison are. We'll worry about that later. Estonian Assetru popularists. I guess they all just jumped on and wanted my head at that point. And I wondered why I was assassinated, but never mind. As this war is over, we'll get the usual kind of runestone hunt feasts, everything down, just to really cement this guy as our new ruler and king. Did it remake those kingdom level titles? It remade Sardinia, which is fine. How are we doing over here then? We're getting absolutely fucking smashed. Wow, and they're in a massive rebellion. They bothered going for me. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, I mean, they had 10,000 men. I'm not really surprised they smashed us there. Well, they didn't even smash us. Fuck off! How can you embark and catch us faster than we can... Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. People are losing faith in their new king. Merge together. Who's our best commander? Is it our current character? It is. Bloody hell. Okay, fair enough. A little bit dangerous, but that's fine. We're not being sieged anywhere, are we? Let's go back for Constantinople. We've got the war goal. Oh, and then our dynasty legacy. Hey, there you are. That couldn't have been any more appropriate. Dynasty has unlocked no quarters, so that is the entire... Sorry, I went off of that so fast. There is our entire pillage tree complete. I guess we go into the warfare tree next. Seems the most appropriate. Let's take the Oms Vikings. Give me that. Good God, the prestige. We're losing so much prestige. We can afford to lose a good amount of gold as well. Give me the Catalan company. We need counter to cavalry, I assume. Yeah, that'll do. 6,000 more troops. Bring them up. Let's just go for a massive unit. But now I doubt we could beat the Byzantines if they come in with that. Oh, that'll do. Fucking hell. There's a successor for you. Okay. Boom. I'm going to call you... he's genius and he's Hale. He's not a Jerry. But I think he's a good mighty. Good shit. Good God, that is so overpowered. I emptied out the prison and we got like 1,000 prestige from that alone and we didn't even ransom everyone out. There you go, 150 per person. It's just insane. And of course our personal deity, how could I forget? Good old Ulla. Trusty Ulla. Let's go. Devotee of Ulla. And how much do you give again? Like 3 martial or prowess or something like that. Yeah, 3 martial. Boom. Takes us up to 28. 75%, really. Wow. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I don't really care about this either. We're getting a lot of fame and gold, but we're not getting much else from it. I guess we'll just go and attack wherever now. They haven't, like, sieged any of my stuff. No, they definitely haven't. Wow. What have we got here? Captured air? Captured air is only 10%. Are you kidding me? Battles won. We lost 14% from that battle, but even that still wouldn't be enough. Attacker controls war target 34%. We're just going to let some time go by, I guess. We could just go and siege some random... Just go and siege wherever we can find at this point. There's another... How much was that? Was that 150 again? Oh, yeah. There we go. It is so insane. The combination of getting prestige per ransom and the ability to capture more prisoners as you complete a siege is just so... There's another one. That'll be another however much prestige we get from that. Another 15. A completely minor random character there. Well, I think it's fairly safe to say... Oh, really? Really? We're genius. She's genius. We ended up with a kid who has neither. No lovers. She got a friend, though. It's my cousin. And his last name is Sieghardinger. That's a bit concerning, isn't it? This kid is garbage. I don't even want to give you a name. You don't even deserve a capital letter. Stinky. Yeah, we really shouldn't be doing the siege because holy shit, the attrition is annihilating us. My god, that was like 2,000 men then. There you go, done. Another one down. Realm size. 63. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. Okay, okay, okay. So you're good. You're done. That's ticked off. Malta. Oh, so 2 more wars for the Byzantines minimum. We need Malta and we need you as well. Then we got to go for the Abbasids. Which, to be fair, we could do now. Let's go for our usual stuff. Raise the runestone in honor of Sturla. Put it in Iceland. Blute seems pretty appropriate. Seems we've got a prison full of people who we can't ransom out. Then we can have a hunt as well. Why not? But anyone good? Oh, the Basilia. She'll do for a good sacrifice. Excellent. There she goes. What's her name again? Basilissa Clara of the Byzantine Empire. How's Carling as well? Carling Falkenstein. God, that is... Carling Basilissa is real cursed. Goodbye. Let's impress the nobility. We need to do that as soon as possible. Oh, that's all Abbasid, is it? Ah, we should be fine. I hate his mask. It really does freak me out. Let's go Conquer County. And then we want to go for... I have no idea what this is called. Nicosia. 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 There it is. 38 whole prestige. Wow. Oh, similar? Really? Guess we'll give it a second then, eh? There's another prisoner gone. Ah, 42 more prestige, you say. I mean, to be fair, we can afford it. Hang on, we got 3,000, we got 3,000 gold. What am I doing? Right. Die. Get out of here. Conquer County. Go for you. Time is really of the essence. You know, because I keep taking things so slowly and pissing around, that's giving our vassals time to expand. And we can't grant away any more vassals now, right? Because we're just going to be constantly fighting around bloody vassals that we've given independence to. I will preemptively hire the Jons Vikings, and I'll also preemptively hire... Sure, you guys will do. Company of St. George. Sure, they're willing to help us out. We were assassinated. Again. Ah, good. Well, we didn't lose anything. On the plus side. Yeah, everything's still where we left it. Well, that's good. Was it you? Did you kill him? No, it wasn't him. Actually, a little disappointed in that. It's kind of taking the wind out of my sails a little bit. Because it's like, who the fuck is even this guy? Oh, a son of Sturla. I don't even remember you. Disputed heritage. I think he is not even a descendant of Jerri anymore. He was the guy that, if you remember, our wife had with the other guy. This guy isn't even a descendant of Jerri. He's a fucking nobody. Man, that sucks. Like, 2 characters killed off that fast. It's a real pain in the ass. But we can go to war with the Byzantines again. We won that. We defeated him in battle. That was it. Man, that really did knock the wind out of my sails quite a lot, I will admit. Because now it just feels like we're painting a map. I haven't got any attachment to this character whatsoever. Because he's just a fucking random dude at this point. Oh, well, never mind. I guess we'll just finish off this one. How many troops you got? Similar. Oh, fine. We've got 3,000 gold as well, so who fucking cares? We could just hire all of the troops we'll need. 150 fame penalty. I'm not even sure I really care at this point. And we were able to vassalize this guy again, because he is part of our de jure kingdom and a member of our dynasty. And that is everything. There is no fanfare. There is no victory. There is no cheering sound or even a little Steam achievement pop up. because the achievement's broken. So for those of you curious, it was broken because it was... somebody in my server pointed out that in the code, it was just the wrong way around, the bracket. So rather it being a less than, it was a greater than. So the only way to get the King of Isles achievement is for the entire campaign having over 80 realm size, and only ever over 80 realm size, because there's no Norse Germanic ruler that has over 80 realm size by default. So you quite literally could not get it. If you start a new campaign now and go for the King of Isles, you can get it. But because the achievement specifically stipulates here, without ever having over 80 realm size, it was without ever, because of, again, that kind of reversed greater than, lesser than sign, what that translates to is without ever having gone under 80 realm size for us. We must have never had less than 80. And of course, we always had less than 80, and we've still got less than 80. I assume so anyway. Yeah, 73. So this is it. This is it. We've done it. We've won. But at what's it cost? Well, firstly, we're playing as a person who's not even a descendant of Jerri anymore. He's a fucking nut. Well, technically he is through his mother, but his mother, you know, had a bit of a diddle with another man entirely who was unrelated to us. So now we have some bastard non-descendant of Jerri ruling over this fractured, broken realm that I had to give independence to massive swaths of to get it to work. This guy, I'm not sure how much I'll leave in the video because a lot of it was just map painting. Completely lost interest in this character when we set up. We had this really cool character in the form of Sterla who died, then his son who died, Sonny, and now this random dude. I'm not really too invested in him, to be honest, so I didn't really care. And it was just a case of map painting our way through here, and obviously Malta as well. But that is everything. And that is what you would need to do if you want that achievement. To be honest, you could have done that 100 years sooner had I realized that the mercenaries were depending on Diplo range. We could have moved our capital down to Sicily way earlier. Sorry, Sardinia way earlier. Sicily as well. So the only thing you would have had to have done differently to get that is not start as a custom character. And there are plenty of very powerful Norse rulers by design out there. This would have been super easy. I think calling it a very hard achievement, knowing what I know now, is absolutely... Oh, I don't care about that. Is absolutely not what it should be. I don't think this deserves to be down here and very hard. I think maybe hard at most. There are a lot of achievements in here that I would rank way harder than King of all the Isles. So, that's it. Again, no fanfare, no nothing. Because I dared to play it too early and now I am punished for it. But there we are. Our final character. A half-born. Not even a son of Jerri. I don't know what to say. And of course, thank you for watching. It's not about the destination, it's the journey getting there. And I enjoyed playing the legacy of the Dynasty of Jerri up to this stage. But at this point, you know, everything's just a fucking mess. I think... As always, you can't really roleplay a Dynasty and also go for the achievements because the achievements want you to do such weird shit like giveaway. Why would we give away half the realm? All that realm that Jerri conquered? Well, we had to do it for this, but it didn't really make sense for the context of the character. Murdering random Byzantines so that we could grab some islands didn't make sense for the context of the character. So in the future, I'm looking forward to when we get access to, you know, more of those roleplay mods, and we will definitely be coming back to Crusader Kings 3 in the future, of course, to check those out. I would personally just want to play some of this, you know, not as a series, just to kind of mess around and see some of the new features that I haven't really had chance to check out in greater detail. And to be honest, I'm going to do another run identical to what we've just done and actually get that achievement now that it is fixed and get that on my Steam library. And I'm sure I'll do an update, maybe an update video after I've grabbed a bunch of achievements in the future. But yeah, I think that's probably my plan for Crusader Kings 3. Taking it into my own hands for a little while, away from the kind of achievements and the playthrough style of things. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. And again, it's about the destination, not the journey. Especially for this series, because the destination was bogged and non-existent. Thank you in the meantime to the patrons who, of course, make it all possible in the first place. A big thank you goes out to Soggy Noodle, Little Gum 19, Chax, Virzine, Revan, Darth Hawk, The Incredible Gurren, Facundo Vasquez, Tom Page, KQ the Magic Flying Velociraptor, Other Guy 39, Holy Reapers, Kish, X Dr. Don MD, Retal, and Sabat for their support, the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Big thank you to you guys. And a thank you as well to Krobe, Bordoon, Alex Schultz, Ad Infinitus, Infectious, Spongy Bomb Monster, Seppi141, Astrosfan12345, Coldest Flame, Dunamite, Callum James 3, and Selcath Sith as well.